Rangers, and welcome to Ranger Review YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be going over 10 fun facts about Fort Davis National Historic Site. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. Fact number 1, Fort Davis National Historic Site is one of 2 National Historic Sites located in the great state of Texas. Fact number 2, Fort Davis is one of the best surviving examples of an Indian Wars frontier military post in the Southwest. From 1854 to 1891, Fort Davis was strategically located to protect immigrants, mail coaches, and freight wagons from the Trampesco's portion of the San Antonio and El Paso roads and other trails. Fact number 3, Fort Davis was built at its specific location to protect mail carriers, freighters, and travelers from different roads and trails, also known as the Lower Road or Butterfield Overland Trails. The area provides essential elements to support a military post as well: water, food, and forage. Fact number 4, Fort Davis doesn't have walls. Generally, military posts in the West didn't have walls surrounding them. Trading posts, however, did, because they owned substantial amounts of goods and trades that they needed to protect. Whereas military posts, it wasn't a really necessary requirement. Fact number 5, both Black African American soldiers as well as white soldiers were manned at Fort Davis during different times in history. From 1854 to 1862, it was all white. From 1867 to 1881, it was all African American. From 1882 to 1885, it was both. And then from 1885 to its closing in 1891, it was white. Fact number 6, the fort generally had about 200 men stationed here at any given time. The high water mark came in February of 1884 when various companies were assigned to the posts. These added up to a total of 600 officers and enlisted men, of which over 250 were away from post on patrols, escort duty, or on details at the Pinery. Fact number 7, probably half of the officers had their families living at the post with them. Women also worked as laundresses, servants, and hospital matrons. The number of women and children varied with the size of the garrison, and in 1880 there were about 25 children attending the post school. Fact number 8, the post cemetery was located north of the 2-story officers' quarters. After the fort was abandoned in 1891, the remains of those buried at the post cemetery were removed and re-entered into the San Antonio National Cemetery. Fact number 9, in the spring of 1868, an outbreak of scurvy swept through the garrison, and the post surgeon, Daniel Weasel, argued that if scurvy was to be controlled, fresh vegetables must be included in the diets of the men. Upon his strong recommendations, both a post and hospital garden were established in operation by spring of 1869. The gardens were cultivated until the fort was abandoned in 1891. Fact number 10, after the abandonment of Fort Davis in 1891, civilians resided in the quarters for a number of years. In 1930, the owners performed much repair and maintenance work, thus sparing the rapid deterioration that befell most abandoned forts from the time period. Fort Davis today is one of the most complete surviving examples of a typical Western military fort to be found. Well, everybody, that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and comment down below with your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Also, be sure to click that red subscribe button and little bell next one to always know when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching again, and I shall see you next video. Bye!